Well, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, nearly 20 people per minute are physically abused by an intimate partner in the United States, and more than 16,000 of those end with a fatality.
Some alarming statistics there, and our Rosalind Freeman talked to a law enforcement agency that sees firsthand the horrors of domestic-related crimes. Rosalind.
That's right. According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, 39.7% of Mississippi women and 31.7% of Mississippi men experience domestic violence. Lowndes County Sheriff Eddie Hawkins says he and his deputies respond to these incidents too often.
They're very dangerous to deal with because the officers don't know what they're walking into when they get there.
14% of deaths involving law enforcement officers across the United States every year are related to domestic calls. And Lowndes County Sheriff Eddie Hawkins says it's a very dangerous situation to walk into.
If we see evidence of a crime, if we see evidence of an assault, then we have to make an arrest. And in a lot of cases, the victim and the assailant or the aggressor both go to jail because both of them have injuries. And it's not for us to decide who the aggressor is, it's for the court.
Hawkins says they also contend with some unique cases.
We go to arrest the man, and now we're having to deal with her because she's jumping on us for taking him to jail. That happens a lot.
The sheriff's office responds to over 2,000 calls in a month. 15 to 50 of those calls are domestic related. With limited staff, Sheriff Hawkins says communication is key.
The officers are communicating with one another. Whether it's over the radio or they're calling each other on the phone. Hey, I've been to that house before. This guy normally carries a gun. Hey, we've arrested him before for assault on a police officer. They're communicating with each other because we've dealt with these people in the past. So having that heads up and knowing who we're dealing with often helps.
Hawkins says the sheriff's department is in constant conflict and de-escalation training for safety.